Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for Scorpio for April 2020. With everything that's going on around with coronavirus, I have now asked for messages for what you need to hear rather than sort of what is coming up for you. Okay, and for those people who are on Twitter, I have now set up an Anything Spiritual account on Twitter, and you can find me at Anything Spirit 1. So I will be putting the links to videos as they come out on there, just in case you're someone that prefers to use Twitter to YouTube. I have now got an account up on there. Okay, so while I've been shuffling the cards and asking what message there is for Scorpio, I heard signs from above and we are watching. So I don't know if there's somebody out there who has particularly been asking the spirit world for confirmation that they're around, that they're watching. Perhaps they have a loved one in the spirit world that they can't sense or feel, and they just want that reassurance. So that was the message that I got, and we'll see if any more confirmation like that comes out in the cards for you. The cards at the minute don't seem to want, I was just about to say don't want to come out as they fly out. We've got the Strength, the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, Judgment, and the King of Wands. We've got one extra to what I normally have, but as it's come out, we'll have that there. Okay, so the Strength card there does speak for itself. Strength is quite possibly needed this month. We've got the Six of Swords, so that shows a moving on. Normally it is a sort of end of hard times and moving on to something else. So something has sort of ended around you and you are moving on from that now. Okay, let's have another card, please. We've also got the Page of Cups. Now, when pages come out, they quite often refer to younger people. They're normally good messages. So we've got everything going on that seems quite negative at the moment, but actually you've got some quite positive cards at the moment, Scorpio. And on the end there, you've got the Judgment card, and when that comes out, obviously it's judgment, it's kind of getting what you deserve. And again, it's another card which indicates moving on. You can see the people coming out of their coffins there, so it kind of indicates like transformation, moving from one world to another, you know, or like a bit like a spirit passing on to the spirit world. They're holding their hands out to the angel to be collected. So it is a kind of something ending and something new beginning, which we kind of got here with the Six of Swords. So we've got this theme running through your cards here, that something seems to be ending and something new starting. And remember your message that we got at the beginning from the spirit world. Signs from above, we are watching you. So they're watching you, and I don't know whether this is something that you've been asking for. They want you to know that they're around you, they're watching, they're listening, and hopefully they're bringing to you what it is that you've been asking for. So there's a situation around you where you've needed strength, and or you've got a lot stronger now, so that you can move on and leave the choppy waters behind. And there's some good news coming, and then there's this Judgment card as well, showing that this transformation. We've got the King of Wands. So is this indicating that a man is involved in this? Sometimes it is a card about taking time, but I feel whatever this changes, this is quite happening. So perhaps it's took some time. Perhaps things have taken time for you for whatever it is that's happening this month. Okay, and we've also got the Nine of Cups come out there. So again, that's a really, really sort of good positive card, because you're looking back, you're reflecting, you're nearly where you want to be. You've almost got what it is that you want. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles there. Again, when they come out, it's again to do with messages, good news, and we've got him, he's holding up his coin there. There's probably a little bit of motivation needed because he's standing still. But whatever this thing is, he's come out there with the King of Wands. So this has taken time. Whatever it is has taken time. But now we've got another card contradicting that. So all of this has taken time. There's a bit of a standing still, but something is going to happen quick. We've got the Knight of Swords coming in there, rushing in. So like I say, you've needed strength. You've had to move on from this choppy waters. You've had some sort of good news, some sort of judgment, some sort of transformation. So something's changed. You've been able to move on. You're going to be happier looking back and reflecting. It's taken its time. There's been a bit of stagnation. You've had to wait for this. But it's going to suddenly happen quick. So something's going to suddenly come in and happen quick. Believe, okay? Believe, Scorpio. Remember your message at the beginning. Signs from above, we're watching. So believe that the spirit world have been watching you. They have been helping you. Prioritise. So now it's time for you to prioritise. Now all these changes are coming in, all these things are happening. It's time for you, Scorpio, to start prioritising things around you and get things in order, because things are coming your way. Things are happening that you've been asking for. So now you can start organising, you can start moving on. Like I say, it may happen quickly because you've had this time of stagnation and standing still and this sort of pause time. So now it's time to move quick. But with that quickness, like I say, you need to be prioritising. So you need to be working out now the things that you want to do, because and the way you want to do it. And there you go. You've got the Three of Wands. So I do feel that this is related with work or creativity. You've been thinking about this, you've had these ideas. It's time to get moving on now to the next step. Like I say, I do feel that's going to happen quickly because we've got that card coming in there. So be ready, Scorpio, because all the hold-ups that you've had, the time of sitting still and not being able to get on, something's going to happen where this thing that you want to do is going to move quick. It's going to come. You're going to take the next stage. But it's going to be good for you, whatever it is. It's positive. It's nice to hear some positive things with everything that's going on at the moment. And we've got higher education. So that's telling me that it could be some sort of training needed in this. But I also feel that whatever's happened, you've learnt from it. There's been some sort of learning curve from all of this. So I do feel that you'll come out of this a little bit wiser. You'll look back and you'll have some sort of knowledge. And then we've got solitude here. So have you felt lonely? Have you felt left out when all of this has been going on? Because I feel this solitude, I feel that's in the past. I've put that down here out the way because it doesn't sort of feel important anymore. It feels like as well this knowledge and this moving on and prioritising you would have got from the solitude. You'd have got these ideas. You'll know in your head what it is you want to do now. You've had that bit of solitude, that bit of holding on and setbacks. But now things are moving. You're going to be leaving the choppy waters. Like I say, things are going your way. It's suddenly going to happen quick. So hopefully you've had that time to think when you've been in solitude and you've got your priorities sorted. You're now about to take things to the next step. Okay, Scorpio. So remember, it's all happening for you. It's going to come in. It feels like it didn't happen. It feels like it's slow, but then suddenly things are going to suddenly move quick. So believe, Scorpio, that the spirit world have been listening to you. They have been watching. Your message from the very, very start of this was signs from above. We are watching. So now's your time. your judgment to reap those rewards, if you like. They are there for you. They have been watching, and I do believe it's coming for you. So I hope all of this made sense to you, Scorpio. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and you can find me now on Twitter at anythingspirit1. Okay, thank you for watching.